Hello, welcome back. Last time the ship attacked me with lightning bolts, but that did not stop me from heisting the qubits that I wanted to heist. I can tell this is a green one because it has 3 pixels extra light in the middle, and it shows up as green when my light's not shining on it. That's just color palette being funny in this section. Alright, so since that qubit is right there, let's figure out how to get to it. I need to go up through the floor that is here. Alright, so I'm going to map that out. Oh, and there's that one up there with the anglerfish. I'll figure you out too, anglerfish. You'll be next. I didn't count screens. That's okay. So it's here. Okay, so one left of this terminal is something in the ceiling. Oh, this is just the reactor core. So I just need to go up from here. Well, that makes things simple. Oh yeah, okay. So there are platforms up there and everything. I don't remember about those. So that barrier... Wait, what? So that's how fast I can go in the water, and that is enough. Why does it seem like sometimes I got less speed than other times? Right, so it's like super radioactive in here, and I think I do need to get super radioactive to get on this platform. Here we go. Okay. So I'm on a time limit that is running out, and doing that will not help me. So what is the story with the water? Why is it weird like that? Like, sometimes I get the height, sometimes I don't. It's like if I jump right after I land, I'm not going to get it. Alright, getting very irradiated. Gonna have to happen again. Let's just start over because... wasn't going to be able to do what I needed to do. Can I come in here red? Yes, I've done that before. Would it help me? I think so. Is it how I want to handle this now? Maybe. I can actually just get it right there. I'll make this part a little more tractable. Will it? Maybe? Phew, well, I lost it. That's okay. Let's do it without... Wow! Right, okay, touch the reactor core and that happens. I think red would be useful if I could hold on to it. Yeah, so I won't get high enough for that, just naturally. Is that enough? Yes. From here I might actually be able to just do... Okay, that's safer than getting into the reactor. Now, I will bonk my head if I red jump from there, so I really just need to do this good, which I didn't. That's a weird jump. I think I can do it. Not 100% sure. Okay, so this glass here is very thin. And making that kind of hard to do. Okay, so I think I need to get in here a little bit and have some speed on that thin glass, and I'm already dead. Okay, well, let's do it red because that's healthier. I don't have to go all the way into the reactor for that. Well, I missed. Okay, get up, get in the water, get up. That's not enough. Try again. That should do. Okay. Alright, so what I'm imagining is that this will work. Might not be true. I might actually need red. Okay, let's try it that way. I think it's possible to jump in a too tall space with full P speed without bunking. It's just hard. But I think I've done that before? I might need to lose a little bit of my speed first. I'll try the smallest tap I can do with full red and just see where I land after that. Oh boy, okay, well... Okay, so that puts me here, that puts me here, that puts me here, and that's where I want to be. Okay. I don't suppose I can just... No, I can't just go from there. That was the smallest tap I could do, so at the very least I need to not have full speed. So if I lose just a little bit of it... Do a small tap and then repress, and that sounds harder than just nailing this, well, blue. I'm not convinced that's possible, though. So maybe it's better to do the hard thing than the maybe not possible thing. Oh, I held the jet the whole time. That was my mistake. I need a tap. And I don't know if I'll need a repress. This is green. It's marked as kinda hard. I'm thinking being marked as kinda hard implies this is more likely than the straightforward thing I was trying before that seemed to barely just not work. Okay, so I'm red. I want to have just... Oh, dang. Okay, I need to lose a little bit of my speed. Okay, I can test this, actually. I'm not convinced I can do what I'm trying to do here, so let me try and test it in a lower pressure environment than trying to do the whole thing at once. So this would mean I'm going to get up here with that much speed and just tap. Yeah, that's certainly doable. I just got to make the right inputs. Okay. It's hard to convince. I got like this crosstalk going on between my hands, but okay. So I'm going to... Yeah, okay, that was it. Just have to do it a little better. Okay, that's going to be it. Actually, I don't need... Oh, ouch. Could I... Okay, I have a different idea. So I'm keeping the red above this level, but I could have it practically at 0 as long as I'm holding right. Yeah, so be practically at 0 speed. Like, aim to have it here when I jump. Hold right and jump, but essentially do a standing jump. That way I can hold the jet the whole time, but have the red speed to the right, and that will help me out. Or, secretly, would a standing jump just do that without any red speed at all? Let's actually find that out. Well, okay, I guess we're doing it this way. Just by virtue of being more, you know, well, too irradiated at this point, probably. Oh yeah, definitely. It's easier to get in there red. I should probably wait. I will wait. Alright, so I got 3 separate theories for how this is going to happen. One is that doing it blue is actually possible, like the original approach. One is that red is what I want, which I'm pretty sure can work, but a new one is that I just want a standing jump there and get in there, and that actually works fine. That's the easy way. Okay. The red way I think would have worked, but it had been a lot harder. Worth more than 1 green. Okay. Cool, so that's clean. Next one is that pink one up there. And there's nothing of interest over here. Did I turn these off once? Wait, if I came up here... There'd be no reason I'd want those on. Did I come up here and just never go left? Wait, did I already do this? No, surely not. Would there be any reason to have those on? I turned them on. This is... seemingly a really bad idea. Yeah, this is a terrible idea, and I think I'm stuck with it now. Well, let's hope I don't have to get in there again, because I've just kind of sealed the way. Because I can't do this without getting too irradiated to live. I'll try. Yeah, no, I think those are just permanently on now. Oh, and I don't get the qubit. Uh-oh! What have I done? Why have I done this? I can probably turn that off from the other end. Okay, well that was inadvisable. If I'd realized I had a qubit on me that I needed to protect, I wouldn't have quite done it that way. However, this is trivial too. Reverse, it's fine. I just played a little joke on myself. So both ends of the laser can be turned off. Good stuff. Okay. Gotta get back up there, which is not hard to do, especially if I teleport. That does tend to make traversal easy. Okay. Well, I got to see... Ow. I got to see the safety measures put in place for this silly thing that I did to myself. Alright, so several routes could get this done. Easiest one is turn red here. Use that to skip getting close to the reactor core. Then do a standing jump while up there. So I had never gone up there before. Good. It would have been very silly to have done that and not gotten the qubit. But yeah, standing jump is what gets me there, and that's the secret. Alright, so just take your prize and leave, instead of being silly about it. Prize is there. Leaving is here. And there's basically no danger between here and there. Unless I hang out here for a really long time, or there are hidden spikes in the water I don't know about. Okay, so next up, anglerfish. Okay, so how would I angle? I need to get around an anglerfish in a really tiny space. Oh, I think I know how to do that. No, you don't move up or down at all. Never mind, I don't know anything. While inactive, you're not going to just let me pass, right? Oh. Oh, is that all? Oh. Oh. You don't mind me. Is it a speed thing? If I went faster, would you chomp me? No. That's it? Just don't jet there? Oh. Wait, how did I never try that? Well, I did now. I guess I saw the shadow, was curious about it, jetted, saw that it awakened it, assumed this was a challenge to get around it, and then never got back to the state where I had just never jetted. Yeah, just like the assumption of danger, that it will bite me even if it's asleep. Okay. That's a pretty good little cognitive trap to fall into. So, okay, this area is looking pretty clean. This is the only qubit east of me. 2 of them. What is this? Who are you? Where am I? So Metal Man's stage here. And I should be able to see it from... Oh, it's the pinball zone. Of course it's the pinball zone. Alright, I'm ready to try the pinball zone. Let's try it. I don't remember much of anything about this, but I know a lot more about this object now than I did before, and how to control myself on it. So theoretically this might go better. If I can put my knowledge to work. Yeah, so I think when I first attempted this, I didn't know about not holding the jet when bouncing, and things that could do for me that would be good. Oh wait, okay. Retry. That should be good. Right. Not hold jet. Wah! Well, dang. I should preview. This lets me preview. I can't actually pause right here because everything is diegetic. There is no such thing as pausing. The world is always still... like time does not stop. Okay, I'm up here. That's about the trajectory I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna preview. So I'll come in here, I'll do a no jet bounce on that, which is how I will reposition to bounce left. I want to hit it right about here for a trajectory that looks like that. I don't think you are involved. I'll probably bounce on you gently, then bounce on you hard. Similar trajectory. That looks really hard to do. Where does it lead? Oh, it leads out. Okay. Then, this is a speed robber to make sure you can't have red speed. I'm gonna need... Wow, that's a jump. Also, I gotta get back. That's what you're for. Yeah, I can get enough height off that to get there, I'm pretty sure. And then this... After that, I'm done. Okay, this might not be that bad. Okay, so this... Hitting that's gonna be difficult. I probably will want to be holding left when I do it, because I need to keep that speed. So I need a really good, nearly horizontal bounce with just a slight bit of upwardness to it. I'm also going to have to get back in there and hit this to somehow go up. How will that happen? I think I need maybe the right bounce of this, avoid the speed robbing field, and jump in here with like a little bit of green or whatever it gives me. Yeah, return trip's going to be tough, but let's worry about the first part of the trip first. Okay. Bring. What? Gotta retry. I can get in here. Well, I sort of did. Good. Oh, I was not confident in that. It might have worked, but I don't know. Okay, perfect. Now I need to neutral. Oh, that's hard to do. Nope. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm here. I need to recover my cool. It's really hard to do, though. Nope. A little more vertical on that one. That's not enough. No. Yep. Maybe? Yes, that's pretty good. Okay, I think this might be a record. Whoops, I jetted too early. I had to wait longer. But okay, that's getting there. Okay, trip in there is not so bad. It's not done, but it's close enough that I can say with confidence it's not too bad. Great, okay, yeah, not too bad. Okay, gotta reposition gently, and then try this. Almost. There we go. Ooh, too low. Nope. Okay, that's all good. I can recover this. Okay, yeah, so be ready to hold left. Hold left. Nope. Okay. No, I need a different angle than that. I gotta be approaching and then... Oh boy, how will this ever happen? I don't know. Almost like that. That was actually my closest. That is so much easier to recover now that I know the trick. Everything is fine. Oh, careful. Oh, okay. Getting ready. No, I gotta get ready differently than that. Nope, not good enough, but I recovered. Okay. Not from there. I don't like that angle. No, maybe. Nope, not gonna happen. Okay, great. Nope, not good enough. Just gotta judge whether it's good enough and whether it's recoverable. That was neither. Okay, that'll do. Hit it good. That wasn't good. Man, this part that I was stuck on is so much easier than I remember it being. Well, it's just... I have knowledge now. Nope. Good. Alright, now the hard one. Nope. Not good enough. Nope. So hard to get a plausible approach to that, and then that's the end. No! Wow, that was recoverable? I am surprised, but it sure was. Okay. Man, I don't know how to get the angle that I want there. It's just, well, I can't. I cannot have an optimal one. Like, just the timing window has to be narrow. There's no way to widen it. So just gotta work with a narrow window. Really just gamble. That's what it amounts to. Okay, Gambling time. Oh, or maybe not. Yeah, I can recover from a lot there. That's pretty good. Okay. No, I'm dead. Man, I don't know how to do that. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that was pretty good. Not good enough, though. Okay. Now, wait a second. Could I just... Well... Let's try some theory crafting. If I just hit it nice and gentle there, don't get too much upward speed and just do a normal cruise over there. Alright, how many is this? So there's just the 2 there, so it goes 1 more spike over to the left. So it's 3 spikes total on the ceiling, side to side. 2 tiles tall, but I'm jumping from like 1.5 tiles up here, essentially. No matter what, that's going to be a super weird trajectory. I think I am trying to do the right thing. It's just hard to make it actually happen. Oh, okay. That's almost, but not... No, not really what I wanted. I gotta remain so much lower than that. How am I going to do that? Nope. Whoa. Nope. Oh, so close. Yeah. See, if I can only do like that down here. But I can't. Okay. That's pretty good. Not good enough, though. Okay, come on now. Yeah! Oh! If I just released a tiny bit, that would have been absolutely perfect. Oh, there we go. That was perfection. Okay, I'm here. All right. I mean, I'm still going to have to make my way out, yes, but not yet. It's too early to worry about that, so. Oh, getting up there is absolutely trivial. There is nothing whatsoever to it. Okay. All right, so no turning red. If I do a full speed jet here, I will hit my head. But if I don't, oh no. Okay, well that's the real nightmare. So I think what's more healthy potentially is to, again, get some of the speed I could get from the bumper, hurdle over the diagonal lines, and bring the extra speed in there because I'm going to need it to get all the way to that bumper. That is super far away from the safe ground, and I don't think I can do that with a normal jump. Gotta get back in there to retry that though, but at least actually getting to the qubits, not an issue at all. Which, yeah, then again lends more credence to the theory that the bumper is actually for getting me back. If it's completely trivial to get to the qubits with it, that's not its purpose. Now, it's not like I can really reproduce what I did here. That was all luck. Whoa! Ah! Not too early. Not too early. Okay. Yeah. No. Problem is, I just don't know what I can do to improve at this. Seems like it's going to be gambling every single time. I guess maybe I'm getting a little closer to like the... Like my margin of error is gigantic, but it is narrowing slightly. Maybe it'll narrow enough to like operable parameters eventually. Okay. 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 Great. Ooh, that was operable. Okay. Alright, so basically I'm going to do that like this. Okay. I think that's going to be the answer for getting back. And again, this is completely trivial. There's nothing whatsoever to it. Okay. This, however, is unknown because I haven't done it yet. Okay, I need a little less speed than that, or I need to be going down more on the approach so that I can do... that's not going to work. Okay, let's start high. High. Get a good rightward. See, it's safe here. Okay, another possible approach. I could do... that's no good. Nope. Oh, well, I should hold the jet for one thing. That would not have been good enough. Well, I'm gonna try it. Yo, that was it. Okay, well, I know how to do that now at least. And who knows, maybe I'll make it all the way out of here. That's a very friendly angle, but I bungled it. Okay, so at this point, I want to do what I did with the narrow hallway challenge, and go to that location and figure out how to get backward without doing the hardest part. So yeah. Hardest part, I understand how to do on the way back. So what parts of this don't I understand how to do? Let's learn. Whoops! So from here, if I want to go up, I need a good angle on that, like that one. Then I need a good angle on that. That was not one. Ooh, okay, yeah, that definitely warrants some practice. I think I'm pretty much home free after that, but... well, I need to practice to make sure, actually. So, here. Whoa! Careful. That is a legitimate hazard. This'll do. It didn't. I think I might just have to gamble again there, but I'd like to get at least one success before I go all the way back in. That just seems like a... It'd be silly not to do that. So, from here, go up there, and... Nope! Man, how am I going to do that? What's nice is, at least that is in a position where I can essentially be stopped vertically while I'm lining myself up. So I get all the fine-grained control that I'm going to want there, probably. No, that's not going to work. Okay. Kind of depends on the angle I hit this, of course. And how I cut my jet. That's not going to work. I need a little higher. Yeah, this is important to learn now. Okay. Nope, that's not a good enough angle. I need like that or so. Okay, well, that's what I would want, and there we go. Alright, so every individual part of this has been done. Bling, 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 bling. But not yet. Okay. Every individual part has been done, now I have to do them all together. That should do. Okay. Okay, going in. Nope. Okay, okay. No, retry. Restabilize, give me a moment. Not gonna work. Okay. No. Okay. No. No, that's not doing me any favors. Okay, that's how to approach. Alright, so recenter. Alright, this is an attempt. Almost. Gently. Gently. This is an attempt. Yo! There we go. Alright, I'm here. I've done every part of this. Just do it again. Okay. Okay. So the story was I want just a little bit of upwardness, a little bit more. I don't know how much yellow I want. That should be enough. Oh, it dissipates as soon as I'm on the ground. Okay. So I do need to jump at the moment that I land, and I need a trajectory compatible with doing that. Like this. Oh, that should have worked. Whoa. Okay, I just had to go for it because there was no recovering that, but that worked out. Good. Okay. I know what I want to do here. That's not it. That might be. Nope. It's too far right. Ah, the jump didn't jump. Okay, that's fine. There are worse outcomes. Nope. Yes, actually, that was perfect. Okay. And you know what? No, I need to reapproach. Need to reapproach. No, No, reapproach. Ah! Alright, you. Please be nice to me. What did I ever do to you? Okay, you. Like this. Nope. Try again. Like this. No. No. Okay, you. Can we get along for once? No. No, too late. No. Stabilize. No, okay. Right, you. Better modulation could have done it, but how would I know? Alright, get your precognition ready. Okay. Well, I guess my precognition failed. Alright, you. Yep, nope. Nope. There we go. Okay. Now the rest. Not that. Maybe this. No, I'd like a little more yellow than that, I think. More than that. That's full yellow. Don't trust. Maybe it would have been okay, but I'd rather be a little higher and... Would I? I don't know. Maybe that's actually the way to go. I don't remember what it looked like when I did it successfully. That looks like a success to me. And indeed it was. Okay, no. Nope. Know when to commit here. That's the hard part. I need a different angle in this. That would be... No, that was not the time. Cool. Okay. Whoa. Now are you going to be cool? Nope. Maybe? Yes, that worked. Okay. There's a variety of viable angles there. That's not the one that I prefer, but it worked just fine. Okay. So I just kind of do this by intuition. direction, I probably would have been okay, but I did not trust that. That felt very untrustworthy. This could have been good if the jump jumped. Yes, that's good. Okay. Alright. Hardest transfer in the whole thing. No, it's not. The second hardest. Whoa. That was too much height. Not quite enough. This could be good if I did it right. Yeah, if I did it right. Third hardest part. Fourth hardest part. First hardest part. Yo, that's fine. Okay. Now can I do the second hardest part? Fifth hardest part? Probably. Yeah, it's not so bad. Okay. Could not do the second hardest part. That was solid. I would even call it perfection. Alright. Second hardest part is ranking up to maybe first hardest. Not something I wanted, but something that's happened maybe. Oh boy, okay. Let's stabilize here for a moment. Right, I'm going upward like this. Can approach a little more speed, which could give me more control, but not like that. Alright. Final boss. Well, not quite. Gotta do this first. Okay, I think I did that successfully. I sure did. Alright, final boss. Nope! There we go. Okay, finally. It's been like 10 minutes since I've been here. Alright, then let's get it done this time. That's solid. Can this be somehow? Not with that angle. Maybe with... Whoa, I didn't like that. I'm going to reapproach. Duh! Yeah, that worked. Okay, I feel like that's the first time I was able to modulate my way back into a working solution from one that wasn't going to. Alright. Just do it. Not like that. More like that. Great. Okay. No! That's... could have been a good angle. Okay, I made it work. Alright, you. How about this time? Could this be the time? That'd be nice. Any one of them could be, including this one. Nope. Doing it. Yo. Yo. Okay, I'm good. An hour 30, pretty much on the dot. Alright, I'm done. I was gonna say that was my limit, but the final attempt was the one that got it done. Yay! Okay. So look at that. Clean playfield. 0 cubits east of... Wow, there are how many cubits east of the ship? 1, 2, 3. Is this east or west? That's centered with it. So 4. 4 cubits east of the ship. How many west? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know who you are. 11, 12. That's it. There are 19 left because one was exactly centered. 19 cubits left in the whole game. And some of them are together. Okay, so like individual caches. I don't know that those are the same cache. Those are probably not. I can assume that this is 2, right? Yeah, that's 2. I can assume these are the same cache. Okay, yeah, so just a little bit left to do. What's my actual number? 556 out of 646. So 90 points to go. All right. All right, good stuff. So Pinball Zone is done. The only major challenge I have left, well, I guess there are 2. The ones that I remember that I had to walk away from were the ridiculous spike with question marks above it, hallway here, and getting over it in the castle, wherever the heck the castle is. Somewhere up here, maybe it's those. Okay. Alright. Yeah, castle's probably a place I need to revisit soon, but I'm kind of liking this sweep up everything east of the ship approach. So next time, I'm going to try to figure out who those are, who that is, and this one. That will be the plan.